This is Wake Up Classy 97, the podcast. It is a replay of today's full show.
It's Josh and Chantel, and it's Tuesday, October 22nd. Today on the show, we settle a little argument with the help of AI.
You think it was a little argument or a big argument?
It was something.
Listen, it's all about roller skating. So you tell me, big deal or not a big deal?
It was a huge deal.
Big deal.
Huge.
All right.
Josh needs a fantasy football advisor. I told you that I would do this.
It's not you. I'm not letting you do it.
I can absolutely help you.
I'm playing against you. Why would I ever?
Because, bro, you need help.
Yeah, I know.
Let me help.
Not from you.
I've got the winning streak.
I've had enough. You have one game won.
There's a chore fairy in the house, and no one knows who she is.
Never met her.
Teaching our daughter how to drive is going to be a fun time.
I think you're going to love it. You and her.
No
brake pedal on your side of the car.
Great.
Yeah.
No one puts the clean dishes away. The garbage disposal says click, 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 click.
Yeah, it does. Just like that.
Josh doesn't share his butterscotch.
Why would I?
So rude. I need some more current pop culture references. No, I don't.
Your stuff?
I don't.
Listen.
I can't believe that you
act
wrote
like
that.
You're reading this for the first time.
No, I don't. My references are gold.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, oldie goldies.
What else? Everyone gather around the oven to stay warm.
Yeah, come on. Everybody in the kitchen. The oven's open.
Our house is not OSHA approved. Shh, don't tell. A special visit from Drac. And
why are you calling him Drac?
Because, dude, we're pals. We're buds.
I don't know.
Me and Drac.
All right.
And Thanksgiving pizza sounds green beanie.
Yeah, it doesn't sound great. I'm not a super fan. Thanks for checking out our show. You can hear it live every weekday morning on Classy 97 and on the free Classy 97 app. If you don't have that, just download it in your app store. And if you're new to the podcast, hi.
Hello.
What's up? How you doing?
Don't be creepy.
Hey, I'm not being creepy. I'm being inviting and welcoming. Hi, welcome to the show. Good to meet you.
Stop it.
All right, fine. Please subscribe wherever you listen and rate the show. It is today something about like leave a review day. So maybe you could rate the show in celebration of leave a review day.
In a nice way.
In a
nice way.
Why are you whispering?
Because my feelings are so tender.
Okay. All right. We are also on YouTube, so if you want to see some of what goes on behind the scenes, I know for a fact there are multiple segments from today's show that are going to be on YouTube by the time you listen to this, I assume, anyway. Yeah, subscribe to YouTube. You'll see them. You can see what happens in the studio and some of our silly life outside the studio. And just search for Wake Up Classy 97 and subscribe to our channel today.
That's right. Enjoy today's show.
Okay. Hey, good morning.
Good morning.
Tuesday.
Yes, it is.
Today's Leave a Review Day, so I would ask that if you are listening to this show live right now, you also listen to the podcast later. Now, if you're listening to the podcast right now, go ahead and rate that thing. You know what I mean? Just give it that 5 stars. That'd be cool.
5 stars?
Yeah.
You can't. I was told you can never really rate anything 5 stars because that means
there's for Wake Up Classy 97.
There's never room for growth.
No.
I think there's room for growth.
Who told you that?
Here.
Some old manager.
You did.
Yeah.
No, you did.
No. No.
Yes.
No way.
It's no way.
Because sometimes things are just that good. And
like this.
Yes, like this.
This nonsense we talk about every day.
That's right. On Leave a Review Day, leave that review.
Only if it's a nice review.
Even if you have questionable things to say about the show.
Some critiques. Yeah, we'll take some critiques. Just don't be mean.
Yeah, no, don't be mean. But, you know, if you got to say like, hey, listen, they're super fun. They make me smile. They're a little weird and talk a lot sometimes. See, that's okay.
And her laugh is annoying.
No. One person in your whole life has told you that. How many other people have told you the inverse? I know of a handful, but you hang on to the one.
I know. It's fine. Move on.
That's a bad review you got.
I know it is.
Throw it away.
All right, I did.
My goodness. It's National Make a Dog's Day.
Hey. Our crazy dog, listen to this. Our crazy dog snuggled up to me on the couch last night. I was watching TV.
Yeah?
She just comes over and just snuggles on in. Dog.
That's nice.
That never sits still. I went, oh, don't talk about it because it's going to jinx it.
That'd be nice if she calmed down and got a little more comfortable.
I know.
It's Wombat Day.
Oh.
It's National Nut Day. What's your favorite nut?
I like all of the nuts. I like pistachios. I like walnuts. I like pecans. I like peanuts. I like cashews.
Okay, you
like
named
pine
2
nuts.
good nuts.
They're all
You
good.
named 7 and 2 were acceptable.
No, they're all
Cashews
good.
and peanuts. All the rest go in the garbage.
Macadamia nuts?
It's still in the garbage.
No. I'll never turn down a good nut.
All right.
I was thinking of, you see that movie Best in Show?
Right. All the different.
Where he's
Stop
just
naming
naming-
nuts, Harlan Pepper. Smart is Cool Day. It is.
Smart is cool.
International Caps Lock Day, if you feel like yelling as you type. International Stuttering Awareness Day. That's an interesting thing because there are speech therapy people that I'm sure deal with this challenge, with patients every day.
Every day.
And it is National Color Day. So paint something.
Or color something.
Or color something. It's National Color Day.
Okay.
That's what's going on.
On this Tuesday, October 22nd,
Yes.
9 days to Halloween.
Let's see. November, December, January. 4 months until my birthday. Just so you know.
Are we doing that?
I just thought I'd let you know. It's coming up.
I feel like we just had your birthday.
8 months ago.
Yeah, I know. It just feels like it was yesterday. Probably because I'm just always buying you stuff.
Whoa. Easy. Easy. Good morning.
Good morning.
You want to hear something?
Yes.
Apparently, people are turning to ChatGPT to help them win arguments.
What?
Yeah. So I just wanted to nip this in the bud before it became a thing.
What are you trying to nip
Because
in the
if
bud?
you start bringing home printed out sheets of AI script.
Oh, and another thing.
Yeah. I'm sure it's not printed out. It's what it is
Here.
they'll put in
Got
the
my page.
text conversation and say, how do I respond to this or whatever, and then they'll type out what AI says. For real.
And let me tell you this.
Yeah, they're using AI to come up with the perfect comebacks to settle disputes, like having a virtual referee that can provide witty responses and logical points. And some people are saying that it's making their relationship stronger by adding a bit of humor and perspective to their disagreements. So there's that.
Okay.
I think it would be irritating.
I also agree.
I'm not here to battle with AI.
A computer?
Yeah,
No.
if you and I have a dispute, let's talk about it. AI doesn't need to be involved.
No. It's between you and me.
That's right.
Bucko.
I don't need an AI mediator.
That's right. You and me, pal. Mano y mano.
Yeah. That's right. So
No-
now I kind of want to try
no
it.
third-party arguments.
Like
All right.
if I pull up ChatGPT.
What are we arguing about?
I just want to say, help me settle an argument with my wife about
what?
I don't know. About not allowing me to roller skate in the kitchen. You see?
You could roller skate in the kitchen. I don't mind.
No,
that.
I understand. But let's
Okay.
see what it says. The great kitchen roller skating debate, it says. Let's break this down. Her perspective against kitchen roller skating. Safety concerns, damage to the floor, hygiene, and practicality. Your perspective for kitchen roller skating. Fun and exercise, convenience, a sense of freedom. And here are the compromising suggestions.
And fun.
Designate a different space. That's number one. Number two, take protective measures. If you're set on skating in the kitchen, Could you add floor protection like mats or rugs to prevent damage and lessen the chance of a fall? That's a good idea.
That is a great idea.
And 3 is safety first. Make sure the space is clear of objects and keep your skating limited to short sessions to reduce risks. Look, this is not a bad way to solve some arguments. It actually gives you point, counterpoint, and some compromise. Look, if you have trouble putting into words what you're trying to get across, or maybe you need some sort of like, hey, look, I know I want to roller skate in the kitchen, but I just can't figure out how to sell it.
Yeah, you can't get your point across adequately.
I'm actually not mad about this kind of helping you mediate.
Do you want to?
From this perspective.
Let's go roller skating in the kitchen.
I don't know if you on roller skates in the kitchen is a good idea.
I agree. It's just because I got bad balance.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I've seen you at a skating rink when you work up the courage to get off the rail.
And what does that look like?
We don't have a rail in the house. And I'm seeing edges of counters. I'm going to need to wrap in like foam.
Okay. So then other idea. You just pull me around. You're on roller skates. I'm on a mat and you just pull me around.
That's not how it's going to work.
Why?
It's not how roller skates work.
I'll have wheels.
How about you stay on feet and pull me around on wheels?
No, that's so lame. Why do I
Plus,
have to stay on
tiny
feet?
Space. Not a big enough space in the kitchen.
The kitchen
There's definitely a space concern more than damage to the floors or the hygiene point said kitchens are where food is prepared and tracking dirt or debris from the skates could be unsanitary.
Yeah.
That's a good point you had about why not to skate in the kitchen.
So maybe just keep the skates outside.
Sounds about right. But I'm glad we could settle that. Thanks, AI.
Good job. We did it.
We had a state fair back in September.
We sure did.
Texas just wrapped up their state fair.
Okay.
And over the weekend, there was a bit of work and cleanup that had to be done. I don't know if you've ever seen what the fairgrounds look like after a fair, but there's work that has to happen.
Oh, I bet.
After everybody goes home, you got to clean things up, take things down, put things away.
Clean up all the garbage.
Mm-hmm.
Clean up after the animals.
Right.
So many leftover corn dogs.
Okay, good. I'm glad you brought that up because when the fair vendors took down the booths, a team of people who are part of the annual State Fair Cares event swooped in on hang gliders, I guess, swooped in and collected leftover food and drinks, and they were delivered to North Texas families in need.
Oh.
The tradition started in 2015, and it ensures that the extra food that is created by the massive State Fair event doesn't go to waste. And so there is food pantries that get a boost with donations of things like potatoes, tomatoes, bread, hot dog buns, canned soup, cheese, animal crackers, cereal, jars of pickles, sugar, flour, all of this stuff, plus produce and frozen items, because these vendors have like, look, we bought all this stuff for our booth. We have stuff left over. Let's make sure it goes to a good cause. So they are able to donate that stuff to food pantries, which I think is fantastic. What a great use of leftover stuff.
Oh, Texas.
Yeah.
Good idea.
Yeah, well done. Good imaginative effort, it says.
Good man.
Yeah, imaginative effort. Good imaginative effort.
Good man.
Shh.
You shush.
It's a good news story to get you going.
2 thumbs up.
Yeah. Good idea, right? Imaginative, one might say. If they don't, stumble over their words like I do.
It's all right, Josh. You're just human. You're not an AI.
True that. Thanks for noticing. I don't even want to talk about it.
Okay, but we have to talk about it because here's why. Because you are a danger to these players.
Listen, we somehow got wrapped up in this idea that it would make sense to do a family fantasy football league.
Yeah. It's been a lot of fun for me.
Has it?
Yep.
Let's look at the league standings.
Let's do it.
So as it stands right now, your team has a 5-2 record.
Woo!
And you're on a 1-game winning streak because you lost last week.
Yeah, no, it's okay.
Mm-hmm.
I can stand to lose. Keeps me humble.
Yeah. Our daughter, Emery, is in second place.
Yeah. And she doesn't even set her roster.
Yes, she does. Beck sets it 4 now.
Oh, no. That's why she won.
No, really? This is how she beats me now. Because for the first 2 weeks, she didn't care. She has a record of 3-4. Our son Beck is in third with a record of 3-4. I am in fourth with a record of 3-4. So everyone has a 3-4 record except for the 5-2 Chantel team.
Woot!
And I'm
pretty good at fantasy football. And I've had my same players since we drafted.
Yeah.
There's one guy that I had to pick up because everybody was on bye week.
Yeah.
But other than that, I've kept everyone that I've had initially.
Yeah, no, I know. Me too,
no,
actually.
You need to stop playing. You know why? Because anytime you put a player on your team, they either get injured or they get sick.
Yeah,
you
so
are bad
Deebo
luck.
Samuel has pneumonia. So he didn't play.
No.
But I didn't know that until the game started, so there was nothing I could do to change him out. Cooper Kupp had a real bad ankle injury early on. He might be back this week. DK Metcalf, minor MCL sprain. So that's cool. Jaden Daniels, ribs. David Montgomery, hurt.
If you get
Evan
drafted
McPherson.
onto
Brees Hall,
Josh's team,
Travis Kelce. What's going on?
He's doing fine.
Sure, yeah, just making all those points. You bet.
He's not made a lot of points.
No, really?
But he has not gotten injured or sick, which is saying a lot for considering the rest of your team has been injured or sick.
Yeah, so I got to figure out what to do. I'm
what
back
you get for drafting Travis Kelce.
All right.
Good job.
I'm back in team rebuild mode.
Pick a
part
real player.
4. This is crazy.
What did you say?
I'm back in team I know you weren't. I'm back in team rebuild mode part 4.
Are you kidding?
What am I going to do? Everybody's hurt or sick.
You can't draft anybody else, Josh.
I can. I can change players all the time.
I know
Anything
you
I
can,
want.
but you are bad luck.
I'm not bad luck.
You are.
I only lose by 70 points. I lost my week by 70 points.
Wow.
It's disgusting.
Sorry, bud.
Yeah.
Sorry you can't be as good as me.
All right.
I'm pretty good at fantasy.
Cool.
In case you haven't noticed.
No, I heard all about
I'm pretty good at fantasy.
it. Who am I playing against this week? Oh,
I hope it's
great.
me. Is
It's
it me?
you.
Yes.
Great.
Oh, it's okay, Josh. We'll be all right. You're probably going to lose, but that's just because my players are so good.
The trash raccoon away.
I can't. I'm on a winning streak.
You're on a 1-game winning streak. You
5-2.
won 1 week. No,
Boy.
That's your record. You've only won 1 game. You lost last week. You're not on a winning streak. You've won 1 in a row.
That's a winning streak.
No, it's not. By definition. What am I doing? I need a fantasy football consultant.
I'll do it.
No.
As you can see, I'm pretty good at it. I'll consult you. I'll console you when I.
No, you won't. You won't do that
you.
either. You don't do either of those things. There is 0 consultation and 0 consolation. I have none of that from you.
Yes, sir.
No. All I have is a yard full of garbage from a raccoon that threw it all over the place.
From a trash talking raccoon.
Yeah.
Well, do better.
All righty.
So last week, I opened the washer to throw in some laundry, and I see that Beck's clothes are in there. And I don't know when Beck did the laundry.
Yeah, he's responsible for his own stuff.
Right.
I mean,
I don't know how long.
Like 20 years old. He can do this.
It had been sitting in there. So I pull it out and I do a quick sniff test and I go, oh, it's not. I don't think it's that. It doesn't smell musty or
like
gross.
It's been in the washer for too long is what you're saying. Okay.
Right. So I go, okay, I don't think I need to wash it again. So I throw it in the dryer, dry it out for him. Then when it's dry, put it in the laundry basket for him.
Like, here you go. Stuff's done.
Stuff's done.
Take it to your room.
It sat there for probably a week.
In the basket.
In the laundry room. And I go down a week later to do more laundry, and I go, oh, his laundry basket's still sitting here. And again, he's 20 years old.
Yeah.
He's responsible for his own stuff. And I notice that he puts on a shirt over the weekend, and it's wrinkly. And I go, oh, whatever. At least he took his laundry to his room. Like, that's probably from the pile of laundry that I threw in his laundry basket that's been sitting there for days. His shirt's wrinkled, whatever. And then I go downstairs and notice that his laundry basket is still sitting there, but it's also half empty. So rather than him taking the laundry to his room, he has been going downstairs to the laundry room and taking the clothes that he wants to wear out of the laundry basket.
Hey, convenient.
Putting them on and going about his day.
That's just resourceful.
No, it's not.
No? It feels like he's being resourceful.
He's not. He's being lazy.
I think he's got a system.
I don't know. But then I just went the other day. This was weeks ago, right? This story. That I go down just the other day. Guess what's in the laundry? In the washer. Another batch of laundry. I don't know how long that one's been sitting there either.
He's got magic laundry is what he's got now.
Is it?
Yeah, because every time he puts it in there, all of a sudden it's done. Isn't that magic laundry?
It's magic laundry.
Yeah.
It's almost as if there's a fairy.
A laundry fairy is taking care of the laundry.
I feel like there's also a dish fairy that's doing... Lately, there's been a trash fairy also.
Weird. Weird.
It's so neat how we have that kind of stuff.
I mean, where does this fairy live?
Oh, she's around.
Okay.
You'd recognize her if you saw her.
I don't know. I need to pay more attention.
Sometimes this fairy also will make the bed and clean the bathroom.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
What a helpful fairy to have.
She's very helpful. No one appreciates her.
I'm appreciative right now. Do you know this fairy personally?
Yep, I do.
I feel like you know the person.
You do too.
Do I?
You sure do. Hey, let's come up with an idea that we can help Beck remember to just do his laundry.
Okay. What is it?
I don't know. That's what I'm asking your help with.
I'll have to think about that.
Okay.
Because I don't know when he's doing it. Is he doing it like in the middle of the night when he gets home from work?
I don't know.
I don't know.
He needs to set an alarm to say, oh, yeah, I need to go change my laundry from the washer to the dryer. And also, I need to carry my laundry basket upstairs to my room where it belongs.
These are all great ideas. Just don't know.
He's almost 20 years old.
I know. This is not going to end until, I don't know, he's married. And then that fairy shows up again.
Different fairy. Yesterday, I'm driving with Emery, and she is telling me that there are driver's ed courses where you just pay the money and then your parents teach you how to drive, which we already kind of knew about. You do your class, you do your online class, and then the parents are actually your driver's ed teachers. And so your parents are the ones that teach you to drive.
It's kind of the situation that we're in with her.
No, it isn't.
She's doing the online bookwork stuff, but she's going to go out and do a handful of drives, and then you've got to do parent driving time.
Well, yeah, that's true with anybody.
Time.
But
no, I know.
In this particular case, there's no drive time with an instructor.
I see.
It's just the parents being the instructor, which I think is a terrible idea. I don't want to drive with her. I don't want to teach her how to drive.
Okay.
I'm sure you don't want to teach her how to drive.
I mean, whatever. I can.
So I say, I don't want to do this. I don't want to teach you how to drive. And she said, yeah, I think it's a bad idea too. And I went,
what's that mean?
Excuse me?
Uh-huh. Is she insinuating that you're a bad driver?
Yeah. Proceeds to tell me that I'm a bad driver. Sometimes. She says. Sometimes I'm scary. Sometimes I'm a scary driver. And I went, excuse me? When? She could not provide one single example of when I was a bad driver.
Isn't that interesting?
Mm-hmm.
There's got to be at least a dozen.
She said sometimes that I get too close to cars, and she's worried that I'm not going to stop in time.
It's weird how the things that she points out are the things you say about me, isn't it?
What are you insinuating?
Oh, nothing. There's this thing, it sounds like projection, maybe a little bit, where you're like, whoa, you're following too closely. You don't brake soon enough. You're a little crazy. And then, come to find out, it's actually just you.
No, it's not just me.
Being crazy.
It's not. Maybe she's just overhearing what I say to you.
Oh,
and
maybe
so
that's it.
She says,
yeah.
I think Mom does that too. I don't do that.
No.
I'm a good driver.
I know.
I have a good driving record.
So do I.
Thank you very much.
Now.
So we had an argument in the car. I said, I don't want to teach you how to drive anyway. I'm too good to teach you how to drive.
Wow.
That's how good a driver I am.
Yeah. Yeah, that's it. I could just, I think for the benefit of both of you, let's not put you two in the car till some things are sorted out.
No, that's what I think is best. But she also doesn't listen to me.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
You taught her how to roller skate. You taught her how to ride a bike. You taught her, what else did you teach her?
I don't know.
Those two things.
Yeah, just that. That's it. That's all I've done. Whole lives together. That's it. I think it's just probably better for the whole family dynamic if maybe it's not you.
That's what I'm saying.
That's all I'm trying to say.
Because the two of us, she and I,
there's
don't
a clash.
see eye to eye.
Yeah. That we can let's just avoid the clash.
Exactly. I'm in agreement with you.
Good deal.
Because no matter what I tell her, no matter if it's right or wrong, she'll say it's wrong. So.
But it probably would have been.
Whatever. Whatever.
Or let's just have an adventure. Put you two in the car and just be like, there you go.
No.
Let's see what happens.
It's not going to happen.
Come back in one piece.
No.
No tears.
That is bad for all parties.
It might be fun. Might be fun to just try.
No.
Like putting a cat and a dog in a cage and seeing what happens.
Am I the cat or am I the dog?
Not important.
I'm the dog.
Are you?
Yeah.
All right.
She's a feisty cat.
All right. I don't know. I think there's some feist going each way.
No. Not from me.
Okay. All right.
So Sunday, we're eating dinner. We all four sit down at the table. We eat dinner. And then you finished first. You got up. You open the dishwasher and you say, are these clean? And I say, yes. You close the dishwasher. You put your dish in the sink. You walk away. Then Beck gets up, does the same thing. Opens the dishwasher, says, are these dirty? And I said, no, they're clean. Closes the dishwasher, puts his dirty dish in the sink and walks away.
Yeah.
Third person, Emery, gets up, does the exact same thing.
Did she ask if they were clean too?
Yep.
Oh.
Opens the dishwasher. Are these clean or dirty? They're clean. Okay. Closes the dishwasher. Dirty plate in the sink. Walks away.
Yeah.
I get up. I'm the last person to get up at the table, which I usually am. I am a slow eater. I get up, empty the dishwasher, load the dirty dishes in the sink. Now tell me why I had to be that person.
I don't know. Let me ask ChatGPT. we did this earlier this morning. Let's see. Why does...
Also, tell me why all three of you heard the same thing and then did not listen to the person before.
Because we're all computer programmed, and so we're programmed to ask you the question and then put the dishes in the sink and leave. It's just the way it was.
Also, you can see if you look at the dishes whether or not they're clean or dirty. So you could probably just peek and say, oh, these look clean. Maybe I'll empty these.
Yeah.
No.
I don't know. So why does my wife always end up putting away the dishes?
There it is.
And it says, it could be that putting away the dishes has become part of an unspoken routine or habit in your household. So there's that.
I don't want to do that routine anymore. Let's change that routine.
It says here in the communication breakdown that it's possible this task has never been explicitly discussed between the two of you. And perhaps she doesn't mind, or maybe it's something she feels responsible for, but would prefer a more balanced approach.
Let's explicitly discuss it now.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to be the only one emptying the dishwasher all the time.
Right. I hear your concern.
And?
No, that's it.
You're a fixer. This is what you do.
Right.
So solve the problem.
Some people prefer to have things organized in a certain way and might take on certain tasks without even thinking about it. She might have a specific system for putting dishes away that she finds satisfying or more efficient.
Nope, I don't. There is no system. If there is a system, you know it. You know how to do it. You know where the dishes go.
It also says over time, you may have naturally fallen into a household role, and if you've been the one to put the dishes away frequently, it might have become a part of your routine, even if it wasn't explicitly decided.
What I don't enjoy...
Am I being
Let me tell
helpful?
this. No, you never are. I stopped listening to what you were saying.
I feel like this is super helpful.
It's not. Like I said, I stopped listening. I don't even know what you said. I don't enjoy that I have to tell everyone when to unload and load the dishwasher.
For sure.
See that it needs to be done and just
We have
do it.
We have too many dishes.
Then stop eating.
No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm not saying we have too many dirty dishes. I'm saying in general, we have too many dishes. You don't have to empty the dishwasher in order to have a dish. We have 8 of everything.
But if you don't unload the dishwasher, then you're going to have dirty dishes just sitting in the sink. Are you going to hand wash those? No, because you hate doing dishes.
Right.
So,
no, I understand that predicament. The other people in the house don't. So when they're like, hey, I want to have cereal. Oh, look, there's 7 more bowls. 1 is dirty. Okay. Or there's 4 sitting on the shelf and there's 4 clean in the dishwasher. I'll just grab one off the shelf. We have an abundance of dishes.
That's not.
So there's no need to empty the dishwasher.
I see what you're saying. So I have to hide all the dishes.
That's it. That's the answer. That's what I meant. Hide the dishes. That's not the solution. My point is,
what's your solution?
There is no solution.
Yes, there is.
No, it says here that maybe there's an understanding or assumption about the division of chores where one of you takes care of washing and cooking and the other does the dishes. That's not happening. It's not happening.
No.
And it's super helpful.
We have a division of labor, too, where when you cook, I do the dishes.
And it's great.
It's typically, though, when I cook, I end up also doing the dishes.
But it's also typical that when you cook, it's because I'm unavailable for cooking. Is that true? Because I would prefer to cook than put away dishes, and that is an awful job. That's an awful job. I'll cook. I hate dishes so much.
I know you do. But they're clean. Just put them away.
I don't have a problem with that.
Okay, then do it.
Well, you got to it before I did. That's what happened.
No. I saw this thing on TikTok. I was a little bit influenced to try this.
Oh, no. What happened?
I saw this thing where you can clean your garbage disposal by putting a bunch of ice cubes down your garbage disposal.
Okay.
And a lot of times, I'm a pretty big skeptic of things that happen on the internet. A lot of videos, I go, that's staged. That's not real. People don't react like that. That's not real. But I saw this and I went, what's it hurt to try? So the thing is that you can clean your garbage disposal by taking a couple of scoops of ice cubes down your garbage disposal, and then you run cold water, and then it's supposed to turn your garbage disposal garbage disposal on, and it's supposed to clean your disposal. I don't know how.
I get it. So it's supposed to create a little bit of an abrasive thing that gets, spun around in there and scrapes the sides until it melts away and whatever into the drain.
The video I saw, she was also like, I don't think this is going to work, but we'll try it. And when she scooped her ice cubes down the disposal, a lot of gross stuff came up. And I went, oh, that's gross. But I went, I'm going to give this a try. What do you think happened?
I think a bunch of ice went clack, 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 and that's it.
Yeah, yes. That is correct. That is what happened.
Yeah. Could have told you that without you even having to try it.
Why?
Because we don't have a gross food disposal.
We don't have a gross food disposal.
For one. For two, it sounds like she had a bunch of food in there.
Trapped.
And then put ice in it.
Gross.
Which we don't have that.
I'm thinking of that video. She had a bunch of clean dishes on the counter. And when she did that, all of the gross thing from the disposal shot all over her. I think
she did that to make a video for the internet.
That's what I think too, Josh.
And you watched it.
It's all
and then
lie.
You reacted.
Everything on TikTok is a lie.
Well, everything on the internet is not necessarily there for a positive purpose. Yeah. Some of it's there just to get you to watch it. So they go, yeah, pay me.
If you're curious if that's going to work, I'm here to tell you it didn't do anything.
Okay.
All it did was what Josh said it would do. And then I went, okay.
Now, if you're out camping and you have a trailer that has a septic, you can take the ice that you have left over in your cooler and stuff and put that down into your black tank while you're driving home, and it will slosh around and do an abrasive thing in your tank. And then when you go to empty your water tanks at the dump thing, then all the water and ice and stuff comes out, and it can scrub your black tank for you while you're driving.
That's kind of nice.
That's not the same as clack, 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 until the ice becomes a snow cone in your drain. That's different.
Yeah, it didn't do anything.
Yeah, no.
Probably just dulled my blades, actually, is what it did do.
Yep. I would say that's probably what happened.
Dang it.
What were you hoping was going to happen?
I don't know.
Were you hoping gross food would shoot up into your face?
I wasn't hoping that, but I was like, ooh, if there's anything gross down there, I hope this cleans it. Nothing happened. I was just disappointed that nothing happened, I think.
What sound did it make? That's perfect.
I want to know how old you actually are.
Okay, well, listen. I was born in the 1900s, so I'm pretty old.
I'm just, Josh, I know I didn't marry an old man.
What? What are you getting? What's going on?
What are we getting at?
Yeah, what are you? Get off my lawn. What's happening? Why am I old?
Over the weekend, you tried on part of your Halloween costume, which is a hat.
Yeah.
And while you were wearing the hat, I was trying to talk to you, and you said you couldn't hear anything while you had the hat on.
Huh?
So, you show us the hat. I was French braiding Emery's hair in the bathroom, and you popped your head in the bathroom to show us.
Yeah.
And then you went into the bedroom, and from the bathroom, we could hear you sit down on the bed, and you went, ugh.
Whatever.
And then you went, couple more groans. And both Emery and I are
That's just
laughing.
getting comfortable. What are you talking about?
We're laughing. And then Emery said, how old are you?
I'm normal age.
You didn't hear any of it because you still had your Halloween hat on. So you couldn't even hear us. Groaning, moaning and groaning.
I heard you. Because I said, what are you talking about? I can hear you from in here.
You couldn't hear us. If you had to say, what are you talking about?
Well, I didn't know what you were talking about, but I can hear you going on. Whatever. It's just noise my body makes when I get relaxed. It's normal. That's not old man noises.
No, you're right. It's totally young whippersnapper.
I'm going to go open up a new pack of butterscotch, and you can't have any.
Okay. You had some in the car the other day.
I know. I want one right now. I might go get one.
You did not share at
Those are my butterscotches.
I know.
That's my last little thing of them.
It's almost time for Christmas.
Yeah. Butterscotch. New butterscotch. Yes. Can't wait.
You get those in your stocking every
year.
year.
I love them. They're so good. I'm on my last, what are they, tube?
Yeah.
A tube of butterscotch? Roll of butterscotches? Is that why you
didn't even offer to share with me?
I didn't know you wanted one.
I didn't necessarily, but
then see,
you didn't even offer. You just grabbed one out for yourself.
Yeah,
put it away.
This is my butterscotch. Stay away. My old man candy.
Oh, I got the hint.
Uh-huh.
Stay away from my butterscotch candy.
I'm not old.
One thing that you'll know about me, if you know me, is that I'm instantly triggered when hearing a word that reminds me of a song.
Oh, yeah. You have trigger words. Like if I say tragedy, you immediately bust out the Bee Gees. Tragedy!
Mm-hmm. Also, there are certain words that trigger me into saying or reminding myself about an old 90s movie line.
Oh, that happens a lot, too.
So something happened over the weekend that made me go, oh, Beck, that reminds me of a movie clip. And he goes, oh. And I go, what? He said, I don't want to watch your movie clips. And I go, why? They're funny. And he said, because the line you want to show me is like a line worth of movie, but you have to show me a 20-minute long clip.
Yeah.
And he goes, it makes no sense.
Yeah, there's no context. And that's very true. And also, it will be loud. But that's a different issue. Because your volume is 100%.
You have to hear it.
Yeah, from space. But no, you will. You'll be like, oh, I got to show you this really funny scene.
Yeah.
That no one knows the context of. And
that's why I'm showing it to you.
No, listen, there's no context. You got to see the whole movie to understand.
You don't.
Yes.
No, you don't.
Most times.
No.
Yeah.
What was the one I just showed recently that he's complaining about? I know what it was. It was from So I Married an Axe Murderer with Mike Myers.
Yeah.
That was a good clip.
Was it?
If I just showed you the line that made me think of it, there would be no context to that. That's why I got to show you the 20-minute video.
No one wants to watch it, though.
Why?
Because if we wanted to watch 20 minutes, we'd watch the whole movie.
We should watch the whole movie.
Is that your goal? You just want to watch the whole movie?
Yeah,
Then go watch the movie.
But I want to share it with you guys.
But it clearly sounds like we all either got the reference or didn't and aren't interested.
I need a new family.
No. You need new jokes.
No.
Yeah?
What's wrong with my jokes? Nothing.
They're from the 1900s.
Yeah, I know. 90s jokes are the best jokes. It's fine. I'll just enjoy my clips by myself. Thank you very much.
You don't have to look so sad about it.
No, it's fine. I'm not sharing anything with any of you ever again. Keep all my song lyrics and movies to myself.
I bet. I bet. We'll see.
We will see.
Yeah. I'm going to get you to make a bet before the end of the show. I'll bet you. I'm going to get you good. Name that movie.
Not even participating. Look at me. Not being triggered. Look at me.
Okay. Good luck.
So this is something that as the weather turned a little bit cooler, instead of turning on the heat or the furnace, my mom would do this thing every year. I don't know why she did this. I don't know if it was because it was more cost effective than turning on the furnace. I don't necessarily know why she did this. What I do know is that this is an unsafe practice and nobody should do this. My mom would always turn on the oven and open the door So the oven would
Is
be
she
on.
the witch in Hansel and Gretel?
Oh, no.
What is going on?
You knew this. You knew she did this.
No, I've heard of this story, but it makes no sense still to this day.
I remember she just did it all the time. I mean, as soon as like winter hit, then the furnace was on. But those early days of autumn, before she wanted to turn on the furnace, she, in the morning, and I think it was probably because maybe she just wanted to heat the house.
Is it an electric oven or a gas oven?
Electric.
Yeah, this is really not efficient.
It's not safe either.
An oven is not a space heater.
No.
And it's not an efficient heater either. I'm looking at this right now.
Okay.
I don't know where this came from in her mind, other than this is something that her mom probably did.
Exactly.
Because it was a Great Depression thing.
I think so too. That's exactly what I think.
Because there was probably like radiant heat in the ceiling or a fireplace or something else that you would have used to heat the home, and that took a lot more effort and work. Radiant heat would have been a knob. That's such an 80s thing, though. That's like I don't know. I don't know.
Is that because my mom did it when I first did it, when I had my own home and I did it for the first time. You were like,
yeah, what are you doing?
What are you doing?
Yeah.
I said, this is what
now,
my mom
look,
always did.
If you were like baking and you had, the oven's got to cool off anyway, we might as well take advantage of the heat that's going to come out of the oven.
Okay.
Fine. That makes sense. But if you're using the oven to heat a space, no.
No, yeah, she wasn't baking for sure. It was in the morning when we would just get up for school, and then it would be freezing in the house, and we'd all go stand by the oven.
Are you serious?
I'm serious.
Electric ovens are not efficient heaters. They are designed to heat the area inside the oven, not the room around it. Running an electric oven will run up your energy bill. Most ovens use between 1,500 and 4,000 watts of energy.
Okay. I wonder if she still does this. I need to ask.
100% she does. You don't even need to ask.
I don't.
I guarantee it.
What I find fascinating is that when you grow up, the things that your parents do, you think are normal, that everybody does these things. What I find out when I tell people this story about the oven and my mom, everyone that I tell goes, what?
Yeah.
This was just a my house thing.
That is just a your house
thing. My mom was the only one who did this.
Yeah.
And I guarantee it came from her Great Depression mother.
I guarantee it as well.
Chore.
Yeah. Because somewhere along the way, it might have been more convenient to use that as an internal heating source and everyone gather around and warm your hands on the oven heat than got to go chop wood, bring the wood in, start a fire, do a fireplace thing.
Yeah.
Because that's
for sure.
That in winter, it's easy to turn a knob and go, Now, if it's a gas oven, right, or a gas stove, which your grandma's might have been at the time, might have been a gas stove, that might be more cost effective than electricity because you're burning, natural gas instead.
Time out. My friend just said that they would do the same thing in the morning. So it wasn't just a my house thing. How about it?
Huh.
Two of us. There are two of us.
There are dozens, I tell you. Well, how about that?
What was the matter with our parents?
It's got to be an old people thing.
His parents aren't even that old. My parents are old, but his parents are not.
No, but generationally, like that's something you learned and kept doing. Not one person was like, you know what's a good idea today? I'll use the oven. Randomly out of nowhere. No, somewhere along the way it was like if you need to heat your home in a hurry, use your gas oven. It's not safe.
But we didn't have gas.
Safe.
We had electric.
No, I know. You did.
It's totally not safe. Do not do this.
You imagine that with toddlers walking around? What a terrible idea.
Any fire marshal will say, do not do this.
Don't heat your home with your oven.
Don't do it. Clearly, it's not effective either. It's not energy effective. It's not heat effective. It's very unsafe.
Now, if you're baking a pie, and you just want to leave the door cracked so that you get some of that heat into the room, fine.
And the
go
smells.
For that.
I should bake a pie.
Okay.
I haven't baked a pie in a long time.
What kind of pie?
What kind of pie do you like?
I don't know.
You don't
Most
even like
of the pies
pie.
I like, you don't have to cook.
Like what?
Pudding. I love chocolate pudding. Can I have that?
Just have chocolate pudding. You won't even eat the crust.
No, I know, but
you would just eat
put
the
some
filling.
graham cracker in there. I'll eat the pudding with some graham cracker. I'll be good to go.
Just get a snack pack.
Yes.
Put a graham cracker in it.
No, not like that.
Done.
You got to crumble it up on there
Then
on top.
Crumble it up.
Yeah. Oh, I thought you were making it for me.
No.
The way you were talking about it sounded like you were going to bring me one.
Nope.
Because that sounds nice, doesn't it?
Yeah, it would also be nice if you emptied the dishwasher.
What are you talking about?
You did some electricianing work over the weekend.
Is that what it's called?
What is it called?
Yes. I was doing some electricianing.
What's it called?
Electrical work?
There it is. You did it.
I just installed a couple of light fixtures.
Electricianing. You did. That's electricianing. I mean, I don't know how to hang up new lights.
I think
what wires go to which?
The most dangerous part was the one over the stairs. That was not my favorite thing to do.
That was a scary game for me too.
Yeah.
As I watched.
Changed out the light fixture because the one we had there was kind of dim. And it had one real old light bulb in it. So I probably could have put new bulbs in it and it would have been brighter. But
it was ugly.
It was just an old one. It came with the house.
And it was outdated.
Yeah. So
Old.
we got this new kind of LED pennant thing, which will be, longer lasting. And
bright.
It's super bright, which is fun. And so I had to wire that up. Doing light fixtures isn't that big of a deal. Like as long as the light switch stays off and nobody turns it on, you're good. Like you can deal with the electrical, you can change out the thing, and then you can hit the switch and electricity magic, and you're pretty good. But changing outlets and light switches, that's a little less fun. I don't like doing those as much.
Changing a light over a staircase is not safe either.
No.
That was a little bit dangerous.
You felt like I needed a different ladder. Tell me about the ladder you think I need.
They make ladders.
Oh, I know the ladder you think I need. I just want you to explain it to me because I think it's fun when you tell me about tools. Go ahead.
It's the ladder where the one side can go longer. You can adjust the length of the side of the ladder. You know what I'm saying?
I know exactly what you're talking about. Do you know what that's called?
I don't.
Do you know who makes it?
No. The ladder company.
The ladder company. Yes, that's right.
I don't know. What's it called?
Well, the most popular brand, I would say, on these particular
Franklin makes it.
Ladders is the Little Giant.
Uh-huh.
And you can extend one side of it longer than the other.
Yeah, that's what you needed.
I don't have one of those.
No, you should get one. Oh, your birthday. You said your birthday's coming up in 4 months.
Do you know why are ladders so expensive?
I don't know.
Because they're really not. There's got to be a reason they're so expensive. Why are they so expensive?
Do you think if you had this ladder that the changing of that light would have been easier?
100%.
Because what you did do was perch. You perched on the banister.
Yes.
On the window well opening.
Tell me more about that. It's a wall?
It's a wall, but there's a cutout in the wall.
Right.
And so you are perched on
the cutout.
On the wall cutout.
Yeah.
1 foot on the banister.
On the stair rail.
On the stair rail.
Yeah.
And
on the handrail.
Did not think it was sturdy enough for you to be standing there. No.
And I still wasn't able to really reach where I needed to reach. And then my arms were falling asleep. Oh, what a chore.
I said to you, what can I help you with? And you said, don't panic.
That's correct. How can I help? You can remain calm because the last thing I need when I'm balancing precariously with 1 foot on a chair, straddling the wall cutout with my other foot on the. It was not OSHA approved.
No, it was not. It was not wife approved.
Yeah.
And then, because Beck is taller than me, you needed an extra set of hands.
Yeah.
And so we call him over to have him come help you. And he said, he took one look and said, he
was like, I'm not balancing over
this.
that. He goes, I'll fall down the stairs.
Yeah, that looks too scary for me. Thank you, no.
We ended up using a creative way of holding the light up. I said, why don't you go grab the broom? And you can stand on the stairs. I'm going to get this lined up, and I just need you to hold it up there so I can put these little washers and these little nuts on there to hold it in place. So if you would just hold it up there with the pressure of the broom handle, this was a real top-notch job. People pay people to do this stuff, and now I get it. I get it. Because, if I would have paid somebody, they would have showed up with the right ladder.
They would have.
But I would have had to pay them because that ladder's so expensive. It's ridiculous. Why is that a $400 ladder?
No, I found one for $150.
For the little giant.
It reaches 17 feet.
I don't know what you're looking at.
It's Franklin.
Franklin. All right. Hey, it's Franklin.
Coming to your house.
There it is.
Have you heard of these DIY vampire fangs?
Negative.
These are fake teeth that can be made at home for Halloween or cosplay.
What do you make them out of?
You can make them out of polyplastics, or you can also use fake nails or dental wax.
And you're gluing these to your teeth?
And you glue them to your teeth.
Yeah, not a good idea.
It is not a good idea. And a lot of dentists are saying, hey, guys.
How many? 9 out of 10?
9 out of 10 disagree. One TikToker posted a video. She used nail glue.
Yeah, nah.
To put them on her teeth. If you've ever put nail glue on your fingernails,
yeah, that's bad. That's a
tricky
bad
enough
idea.
to get off your fingernails.
Yeah.
You're going to put that on your teeth?
No. But also not a good idea wearing those little plastic ones that they fold in half that go the whole time you're wearing them on your teeth and no one can understand a word you're saying.
What
and
are you talking about?
Yeah, just terrible. Maybe we should stop the Dracula fang thing. I mean, I know they make different appliances that are expensive that can make it look a little bit more authentic.
Well,
but still.
There are dentists that say, hey, there is another option to do this safely. You can use orthodontic wax. It will not keep the fangs in place as long, but if you're hoping to take a couple of pictures, go to a quick party, this is the option. Which, if you're going to a party, you're not going to be able to eat with those fangs on anyway, so you're going to want to take them off.
What are you talking about? I love to party. That's what Dracula sounds like at a party.
Does he?
Yeah.
It sounds real cool.
He's very cool.
Who invited Dracula? Oh.
I'll be over here in the corner.
In the dark.
Come and hang out with me.
I like your Dracula
He's
voice.
Fun.
It is fun.
He could hang out.
What would you use for your fangs? Drac?
No, he just has real ones.
Oh.
Drac? You calling him a nickname?
Yeah, that's what
very cool.
That's what I call him. Me
very
and Drac.
cool and hip.
That's what they call him in the Monster Mash. Don't they?
Sure.
They do.
Sure. Why not?
No, we got to look it up. Monster Mash lyrics. Beck was telling us something about Monster Mash. What was it the other day?
That people hate it. That's what he was telling everybody. The song's not good. Also, whatever happened to the Transylvania Twist? Someone stole it. That's who. The Monster Mash was just somebody needs to go to court.
Why?
Because whatever happened to the Transylvania Twist? It's now the mash. It's now the Monster Mash. It's somebody stole it.
Oh.
Whatever happened?
It does. Here is the lyric from
I'm
Monster
ready.
Mash.
I am ready.
Out from his coffin, Drac's voice did
Drac.
ring. See? Told
His
you.
voice did ring.
Yeah.
All right. Very fun.
Me and Drac. Now everything's cool. Drac's a part of the band.
Yeah.
Twice in Monster Mash, they say Drac. So I think that's what he prefers to be called.
Probably because it's easier to rhyme Drac than Dracula. That's probably why. And it's also extra syllables. And they're like, we got to do something about this to make this flow.
It doesn't flow.
Dracula. Well, good luck with your teeth.
Be careful.
All right, would you rather this or that? It's going to take a little bit of a setup for this because this just occurred to me in my brain.
You're doing this today.
Yeah, and I said, hey, I got a would you rather.
A twist.
Yeah, it's Halloween edition.
Ooh.
Isn't it? Hasn't it been? I feel like it has been.
It has been.
So you go trick-or-treating, right?
Okay.
Let's say you're a kid, whatever you want.
Sure.
You got your
my goodie bag?
Your pillowcase. You spent the whole night. It's stuffed. You throw it over your shoulder. You get back to the house and you dump it out. Would you rather find a cooked hot dog or a handful of wet spaghetti?
Oh. Has the spaghetti been sauced?
Sure.
It's a tricky one. I'm more grossed out by the hot dog.
Just the random one cooked hot dog.
The spaghetti is going to make more of a mess.
Let's say it's white sauce, not red.
Sauce?
Let's say it's like a fettuccine. It's a handful of wet Alfredo on a fettuccine.
Ew.
Yeah.
I'm still, just one hot dog or a handful of
just
fettuccine?
One still warm hot dog.
It's cooked, though?
Yeah.
That's better than cold.
But it's going to stink up your bag.
It's going to stink up the whole bag, but so is the Alfredo.
I know.
I'm going with the one hot dog.
The one hot dog.
I'm ashamed to admit that.
Why?
Because it's gross.
Just imagine you're a kid dumping out your stuff and one hot dog rolls out. You're like, what is that? I don't even remember getting that.
Gross.
What house gave me this hot dog?
Yeah.
I'm taking the hot dog because I still think the one stinky hot dog is better than a handful of wet noodles.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah. If you didn't have the sauce, if it was just wet noodles, I would pick the wet noodles over the hot dog. But because the sauce is included.
Can we be the house that hands out warm hot dogs?
No.
Just one warm hot dog in your bag. Happy Halloween.
Who gets it? How do we determine who's
Every
gonna get
kid
it?
that comes to the house. I'm just going to sit outside grilling it. No. We're going to be the house that gives you the one hot dog.
Josh, no.
Why?
Because we don't want to ruin our reputation in the neighborhood.
What if people are like, that house gives out warm hot dogs?
Don't forget your ketchup.
Yeah, no, we don't have any of that. We don't have buns. We just have
one
hot dog.
You have to tong it from the grill.
No, I'm just grabbing it.
No, you
dropping
use your
it in the bag. That'll be for you. One hot dog.
One hand with the tongs in the hot dog. And then the other hand holds another set of tongs that opens their bag for them.
Hot dog. Would you rather this or that?
Stupid. Maybe you've heard of this before because it's coming back. It was introduced last year. It's coming back. It's a DiGiorno's Thanksgiving pizza.
All right. I'm out.
You've got your pizza.
Hold on. Hang on. Can you make this yourself with your leftover Thanksgiving foods?
Yes,
because here's how I'd make mine.
How would you make it?
I would take the crust. You got to have a good pizza crust. And I would use gravy instead of a sauce.
But maybe you could use mashed potatoes as a crust.
No.
You could.
They're not going to firm up like a dough. So I'm going to use a crust.
Okay.
All right? Hold on.
A roll.
No, I'm going to get a pizza crust.
Okay.
Because I'm going to cook this in the pizza oven outside.
Okay.
So I'm using a real pizza crust.
Okay.
And I'm laying down gravy instead of sauce.
All right.
So, okay.
Okay.
Then I'm going to put some stuffing chunks on there.
Okay.
Some turkey shreds.
Okay.
Dollops of mashed potatoes.
Okay.
I might go a little bit crazy here and actually add a yam or two. Which I don't normally, but I'm feeling like it might work in the pizza bite.
You're feeling yammy.
Only a few. Like maybe even instead of they're kind of like big chunks like that. Like maybe I would just slice them down so they were kind of like pepperoni yams, yamaronis on my Thanksgiving pizza. And then I'm not big on the cranberries because I think the fruit needs to stay away.
Cranberries are delicious.
But I might have to put more gravy on top.
Here's what they do. Are you ready?
They're going to ruin it.
No. They got a pizza crust.
Yeah.
They've got mozzarella.
I see. They went cheese. I felt like cheese needed to be in there somewhere.
Then turkey, then gravy, green beans, cranberries, and crispy onions on top.
The crispy onion thing, maybe. Would I add them before I bake it or after?
Before, to make them extra crispy.
Yeah, but I'm worried they'd get soggy.
They wouldn't. I don't think they would.
No.
But I think you could leave off the green beans. I don't like the green beans on top of it. Everything else looks okay.
We shouldn't have done the green beans. We shouldn't do the green beans.
Leave the green beans out of it.
Right.
Well,
dollops of mashed potatoes, though. They missed out on that opportunity, too. But I think the dollops of mashed potatoes, I'm thinking about like on the margarita pizza where you got the sliced mozzarella. Yeah. It'd be mashed potatoes. But then I'd have to do a little bit more gravy on there because too much potato and not enough sauce is going to not be a good bite.
I see what you're saying.
I'd be willing to try it. It sounds a little interesting, maybe.
I would try it. Take up the green beans.
You would. You like Thanksgiving foods all mixed together.
Not the turkey.
Whatever. That's going to do it for the show for today. Thanks for listening. You can hear the whole show if you missed any part of it or you want to listen again. You can hear it on the podcast.
You can.
Yeah, everywhere podcasts are available. So Apple Podcasts, you can hear us on Spotify. You can subscribe and listen on YouTube Music, Amazon, all the places. You can also check out our YouTube channel.
You can.
Yeah, just
you absolutely
search for Wake Up Classy 97 on YouTube. Hit subscribe. Check out our videos. I know I've got a couple videos I'll be posting today because there was a time in the show today where you said I was old.
Yeah.
So I got to talk about that. I'm going to put that up there. I may have some electrical work that might be worth sharing. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what makes it. But if you subscribe on YouTube to our channel, you get those videos as well. And we'll see you tomorrow on Wednesday.
Bye.
See ya. Bye. Thanks for listening to Wake Up Classy 97, the podcast. If you enjoy the show, please share, subscribe, and rate the podcast. Wake Up Classy 97 is hosted by Josh and Chantel Tyler and is a production of Riverbend Media Group. For more information or to contact the show, visit riverbendmediagroup.com.